Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking you through a typical day of eating for me. So I follow a meal plan and I eat pretty much the same things every day, the same meals every day, though on weekends I'll typically go out to Starbucks to study with my friends and do schoolwork. So I'll pick up a couple spicy lentil and cabbage wraps from Trader Joe's for dinner. Though my breakfast and lunches are the same each day, and my lunches, my breakfast and lunches are the same each day, and my dinner is pretty much the same for the most part. So I follow a meal plan so that I don't have to worry about getting enough of the right micronutrients and macronutrients that I need to fuel my body. And as an endurance runner, I care a lot about nutrition, and I know that I need to get a steady amount of protein, carbohydrates, and fats into my diet. And with the meal plan, I know that I'm getting the foods that I need to fuel my body. Now, without further ado, let's get into breakfast. Also, just putting this out there, I don't count calories or macros. These are just the meals that I've planned out for me that align with my preferences and the kind of foods that I want to be putting into my body to be fueling my body for my workouts. It's what works for me, and everyone has different preferences, different schedules, so everyone eats different foods. And this is just a typical day of what eating looks like for me and how I eat clean and healthy. So I align my meals with my schedule. I work them around my work schedule and my workout schedule because personally I can't eat like 3 hours before I work out. It weighs too heavy on my stomach, and my body doesn't like that. So yeah, the way I have things planned out, I don't deviate from my eating schedule. I don't eat snacks or candy, junk food, processed foods because I don't want that. I know my body doesn't want that stuff, and I don't have cravings to deviate from it because I have my meals planned out and I make sure that I'm getting the right amounts of foods that I need to fuel me and to make me feel satiated and feel good. After my 4 to 5 mile morning run, I'll start off my breakfast with an Only What You Need chocolate vegan protein shake. Now I typically try to eat more nutrient-dense whole foods, closest to their natural state, though in the morning I do have a lot to do. I'm pretty busy and on the go. I want to make sure I'm getting the protein that I need to fuel me for the day. And of course, I don't go crazy on the protein, but it is important to have a steady amount of protein in each meal. Especially as an athlete, I work out a lot. I need to make sure I'm getting good protein to satiate me. With that being said though, I also make sure that the majority or the bulk of my diet consists of complex carbohydrates. Now, complex carbohydrates can come in the form of leafy greens, other green vegetables, some starchy vegetables, and whole grains, as well as legumes and fruits. There are also some carbs and nuts and seeds. Now, complex carbohydrates are more so in whole grains, leafy greens, other green vegetables, certain starches like sweet potatoes, and some in nuts and seeds. Now, simple carbs are carbohydrates that they can spike your glucose level and then cause them to drop. So it's not good to have the bulk of your carbohydrate intake as simple carbs, but it's still good to include fruits into your diet. I believe you should. I do. And it's just part of a healthy diet. Now, my Only What You Need chocolate vegan protein shake, I like these because they're 100% plant-based. Sorry, I just ran out of storage on my phone, so I had to go through and delete a bunch of photos and videos. But like I was saying, the Only What You Need protein shake, I like because it's vegan. There are no added sugars or artificial sweeteners or sugar alcohols. It's sweetened with monk fruit extract. It has 35 grams of protein, which is a bit more than I need per serving. I know your body can only absorb so much at one time, so it's typically good to have 25 to 30 grams of protein per serving. Personally, I work out a lot, so I need a lot more protein, but if you don't work out as much, you may not need as much. Now, with my breakfast, my protein shake, I also have 1 pound of Murasaki Japanese sweet potatoes. These are oven roasted, made with grapeseed oil, black pepper, and dried thyme. So this is a typical breakfast. Now it's time for lunch, and I'm gonna be having this baked tofu, kale, and edamame stir fry. Well, the tofu is baked, and then I have sauteed edamame and kale with some grapeseed oil, black pepper, dried thyme, paprika, ground ginger, and soy sauce. It's in the same Snapware container size serving that I had my sweet potatoes in. I'll also be having that with an organic Fuji apple and 2 1/4 cup servings of raw almonds. And that's lunch. Okay, finally, for dinner, I'm gonna be having a salad. I have my salad with arugula, tomatoes, about a 3 to 5 ounce serving of this white fish called hake, and 2 servings of quinoa, also grapeseed oil, and then a variety of spices. In my salad, I typically have a bowl this big, one of those mixing bowls, but I eat a lot of arugula, so I need a pretty big bowl. I also add in a lot of spices like black pepper, dried thyme, some ground ginger for the fish, and most importantly, paprika. I really like to spice it up with a lot of paprika. And then I top that all off with some freshly squeezed lemon juice. And there you have it. That's what a typical day of eating looks like for me. And like I mentioned before, if I'm going out with my friends to study on the weekends, I'll get 2 packs of these spicy lentil and cabbage wraps from Trader Joe's for dinner instead. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video for more content on nutrition and just foods I eat, what I've noticed works for me, and a lot of information that I found doing research on optimizing nutrition for endurance athletes and just athletes in general, to optimize your performance on the field, track, or wherever else you work out, and also in the classroom or the workplace, because nutrition affects you mentally as well as physically. Now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.